But here goes. Cheers. Good morning, friends. So it is day 4, the last day on board. It is about 9:30. I am about to head to brunch, and then, I'm going to shower and get ready and that kind of stuff, and then brunch, and then, that's the plan. I'm going to meet up with, my friends here in a little bit as well, and we're going to do some activities and things. It's our one and only sea day, officially, so there should be all kinds of stuff happening throughout the ship today. But I'll take you with me. We'll see what we see and do what we do, and we'll talk soon. All right, so I'm all showered and ready to go. I'm just going to put an overshirt on, and we're going to head out to brunch. It's about 11 now, so I dilly-dallied a little bit. But anyway, one thing I wanted to mention is that earlier in this series, I said that I was going to, be getting up early and, trying out new things and whatever. Well, I have been getting up early. The portholes and everything, and the fact that it's an hour earlier here than where I live and stuff, that did make a difference. I do find myself getting up earlier. But I'm not getting out of the room earlier, I've been hanging out in here a lot more in the morning. And it's been nice to kind of slowly be able to get ready and that kind of thing. But as far as morning, breakfast and morning activities and those kinds of things, that hasn't happened either. I find that I'm not hungry for breakfast. So that's obviously an issue. If I'm trying to go to breakfast, I want to be hungry. But so yeah, it has made a difference, but it hasn't, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna head to brunch. We'll talk soon. So hi friends, a couple of things. Number one, I had the hardest time finding a quiet place to go right now to record this. So I'm just in a random stairwell. Nice picture behind me though, I guess, right? Anyway, so number one, sea day brunch is not going to happen because on other ships, it was until 1 p.m. And apparently on this one, it's noon. So the problem with that is I got there at about 11:50 and they were willing to seat me, but they were like, just so you know, we're getting ready to close. And I was like, oh, well, I don't want to be that guy. So, I needed to pay more attention to the schedule, obviously. But, anyway, so that's that. But it's fine because I was just going to get Eggs Benedict anyway, which I can get off of the regular breakfast menu. So, I think tomorrow before disembarkation, I'll get MDR breakfast, and then that'll fulfill that desire or need. And so right now I'm just going to go up to the Lido and get some food there. Probably not the buffet. I haven't been really impressed with the buffet so far, so maybe Blue Iguana or one of them. And from there I'm going to meet up with my friends and we're going to go do whatever we're going to do. It's also very, very cold outside, to the point where I may go down and get a jacket, which is kind of crazy. So Southern California is not the warmest place this time of year, I guess. I don't know if that's normal or what, but definitely chilly. Anyway, we'll see what we see, do what we do, and we'll talk soon. So I made my way up to deck 9. I had originally intended on going to Blue Iguana because I was craving a burrito, but I think the line was too long, so then I made my way back to the pizza area and decided against that as well. The pizza on Radiance was of course really good, but I'd had it quite a few times already, so I sat and pondered about it, and finally settled on Shaq's Big Chicken again. As I've mentioned in this series, I think that's a really good concept, and I hope to see that kind of spread throughout other ships on Carnival's fleet. I'm sure it's on most of the newer ones, but I'd love to see maybe the Conquest class and stuff get a version of that. But yeah, then after that they had the ice carving, so I waited and watched that, and that's where Tommy and friends got with me. And yeah, from there we went and did a round of trivia. There was a lot of that around the ship on this particular day, and honestly not much else. I was surprised since it was our only sea day that there was actually so little to do, but we took it with a grain of salt, and we decided it would be be fun to go do like mini golf and, you know, different ship activities, even though it was quite windy and really cold up on the upper decks. But of course, we all bundled up for that. And we did the full course, and of course, the boys had a blast with that, but then it was time to go get ready for dinner. So Rebecca's gonna try some frog legs, I think. There she goes.
I'm eating some pig.
Okay, so we were expecting it to be like the fried kind, right? But we got like frog leg soup or gumbo or something. Well, let's see how this goes. I'm sure it has good flavor, maybe.
Maybe. Not bad.
It's edible?
Yeah.
I'm eating
all right.
pork chop.
Yeah, this guy over here is like got his knife game on fleek tonight. Nice.
I know how to beat it.
All right, y'all. So we played a little game. We don't have it anymore to show you, but it's just one of those little things where you have like a little ring on a string and you got to get it on the hook. Anyway, I lost. So Becky already took one of my shots for me. She was nice. She was the winner, so she didn't have to, but she did. And then you just saw him take his. I filmed it. But I have 2 left. I was supposed to do 3, but like I said, Becky saved me. But here goes. Cheers. You could clean your floors with that. So after pub shenanigans and lingering in the lobby to listen to live music for a second, we made our way to the theater because they had a Rock Revolution show, which ended up being pretty good, and it was definitely a good way to kind of like close out the evening for us. The Carnival Radiance signature cast of singers and dancers were really good. Carnival's definitely known for having pretty good talent when it comes to music and stuff, and Radiance is of course no exception to that. After the rock show, we made our way to the back of Deck 9 for some late night pizza, and of course, reflected a little bit on the week and scarfed down several pieces between the 4 of us before heading off to bed for the night. Alright friends, that's a wrap. So it was another good, successful cruise. It was very nice hanging out with Becky and Tommy and the kids. It's nice that I'm fortunate enough to be able to like come and surprise people like that. Like I mentioned earlier in the series, this was a very last minute, very unexpected, very unplanned kind of thing, but I made it work out. I think this is going to be it for the vlog series. the last couple of vlogs the last couple of series I've had like a good morning kind of post on disembarkation morning, but video clip rather, post. Anyway, so I've had that clip in the morning, but it seems a little bit weird for me to be like, okay, good night, and then in the morning be like, good morning, goodbye. So I'm just gonna say good night, goodbye. And in the future, maybe I'll have a little bit more about how like debarkation works. There's not really much to it, but I know that's not something I cover very much at all. I've never covered that actually. So if that's something that you're interested, let me know down below. Like, how does disembarkation work, Travis? I'm worried about that. Because I was definitely worried about that my first cruise, so it makes sense to ask. But yeah, I mean, that basically wraps things up. I'll leave you with my 4 towel animals, 4 days, 4 towel animals. Carnival definitely knows how to do towel animals. There they are, my herd of towel animals. But yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun things. We'll talk soon, and I'll see you all next time.